done before on JJC land. In the last episode, what we did is we'd almost finished our parkour map. As you can see, I finished off the walls off or most of the walls off camera, and have also added another challenge and a little surprise in one of the maps, and I'm going to show you that in just 1 second. I'm just going to show you, as you can see, I have bought a new skin pack, and I'm now, I believe it's Bentley from Sly Cooper. So I'm Sly Cooper 1000's partner. So I decided I could be Mario or Bentley, and I think Bentley's quite a funny character. Plus the skin looks quite cool, so I thought I'll go with Bentley. So yeah. But before we carry on with that, I'm just going to finish off this wall here, and then I'll go show you one of the changes that I've done. So obviously, as I said, we have now got another little parkour room done off camera, and so which leaves now 3 to do, I believe. Just make sure I've done all the walls fully, so I don't want to go around and miss one. Yeah, that's all done. That's all done. That's all done, and that's all done. Yep. Oh, except for these parts here, obviously. But I'm going to do them now. So yeah, that's that. And as we know, because this is a turning point, we do need to add the walls here to stop people from cheating. And obviously here as well, once we've added this part on. So as you know, we need to add the jump spot on, and with that, that's now done. So all the walls, as you can see, are now done and completed. So now all we need to do is officially bring up these walls to stop people from cheating and jumping across, and that's now done as well. But before we do, we need to quickly bring this one up, this one up, this one up, and this one up, like so, and that leaves that. So as I said at the beginning, we have got a new secret room to show you, and I've added a new rule. I changed the have fun to keep the key from the maze for secret room. Now if you remember, in the last episode I built this little part here, which was a maze. So inside the maze, you had the door here. You had to go around and get the key from the chest. I need to put another one there. Ooh. So like that. So then you get your key. I'm going to just get a spawn from creative mode just to save some time. So obviously you get your key, you open the door, and then you have to break it from this side. It will then drop down below there somewhere. Pick it up, and then you can carry on with the parkour. As I said, as the rule said, you have to keep the key for the secret room. Now the secret room is in the new area that I built. So obviously, as you come around here, you get to here. Obviously we did ice in the last episode, and this is the new area, the doors. As you can see, the new challenge is doors, jumping from door to door. But down here is the secret room. So this was originally meant to be one of the parkour challenges. As you can see up above, that's the maze up there. Because I built it overground, I decided under here could be a secret room. And as you see, in all the chests, there is a lot of cake. And that's the secret room. So obviously you need to keep the key for that, to be able to get the key to get into there. And obviously then you you go back, once you've got in the secret room, got your prize, which is a cake, you come back up and you complete the parkour, which is actually fairly easy. As you see, you just have to jump. Oh, I can do it right. just have to jump on the door, jump, and jump. So they're very simple. Now with that, we now have 3 areas left. Now I wanted to do another balancing one, but I realised I've already got one there with 2 parts, and with all these ones on the sides, these are like balancing ones as well. So I thought I've literally run out of ideas for what I could add in the parkour. But someone managed to get out of one of my friends. Unfortunately, they're going out at the moment with their family, so they won't be on. But one of the challenges that they did for their parkour, if I can remember how they did it, was, I believe, levers, they said, because you can actually jump off levers, apparently, which is a total lie. So I'm going to try daylight sensors. Can you jump off daylight sensors? You can, if you can actually land on it. You can. So I'm going to do one with daylight sensors. And they're going to be quite difficult because they are big jumps. And obviously, to make this more fun, come up one. Like that. To make it more fun, there you go. So there we go, bit of a challenge. And underneath, what I'm going to do is something that looks like the sun. So I'm going to do it with gold, because obviously daylight sensors pick up on the sun and work with sunlight. So I think quite a gold to make it look like the sun looks quite cool. So it looks like they're being picked up by the sunlight. So that's number one. So now we're left with 2 more. Obviously we need to put the ladder in as well. And I'm thinking of doing a very simple very simple, but all the way along. Where is it? I know if you can't really use antlers because they just fall due to gravity. So we're gonna have to try something different. And what we'll do, which is kind of annoying because you can't do it. Never mind. I was gonna do fence skates, but they don't work. So we'll do mossy cobblestone walls instead. Like that, and we'll do it like that, just so we do have a bit of a challenge. As you can see, quite a big jump. And what we'll do for down here, we'll do mostly cobblestone or moss stone, as they call it on here. Now for the next one, it's going to be my prismarine floor, and that's going to be the dark prismarine. As I'm going to do the last one using sea lanterns. And that looks quite cool as well. So there we go, sea lanterns on fence posts. I actually don't think you can do that one. No, you can't. So I'm going to have to bring that one down. And that's that. So there we go. With that, it's officially complete. I'm going to go above just to show you what it looks like complete. So we have all these little arenas full of parkour challenges. So just to test that they all do work, I'm going to go ahead and test them out. And obviously I don't need to be on creative for this, so I do need to be in survival, so I'm just going to get rid of all this to save me some time of putting it in the chest. So onto survival. As you can see, can't fly, can't break blocks, haven't got any blocks to place, nothing in the chests, just to show. So here we go. So just real quick, see how quick we can get through this. So that's done. Challenge 1 done. Challenge 2 done. And obviously, as I said, they are quite easy, and I don't want it to be too difficult because it is meant to be a family amusement park. Done. Ooh, 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 ooh. Now this is going to be difficult because obviously glass on glass like that, you can hardly really see it, especially that piece there. So you see it. So as I say, it is all about oh, that needs to go up one just to make sure it doesn't. You can't do that. Obviously that's done. Next challenge. Beds. So obviously this is the maze. You can't get through the door without the key. So let's go back through here. Grab a key. Got my key. Make sure I can still get it. Have I got it? I have got it. Now comes the dragon head jump, which is actually pretty difficult if you don't get the angle right. Done. Next. That was easy enough. That one's done. Now comes the ice. Very slippery. Now obviously remember the secret room. Make sure you have your key. You can go down the ladders or you can jump. Either way. I'm going to use the ladders just to be safe. Open door. You go in here. Receive your cake from the chef. I'm not going to take it. I do think there is one that has 2 cake in. If it doesn't, I'll take one of the cakes from there. That was on earlier. Okay, or not. There is. I know there was. So I'm going to take my cake. Break that. Go up. And begin the challenge. Oh, as you can see, the doors are quite difficult. Next up, this challenge, the red lamp, the solar panels, or oh, and as you can see, I've already ran into a problem, so I need to quickly come out of survival, go back into creative, and put ladders here. Let's just check the other ones quickly. Here, see, it's lucky I did check this. What about this one? And that one has as well. So that's fine. put that away. Actually, let's put them away and get rid of the ladders just to make sure I'm not cheating. Put them back in the inventory. Jump back there. And go back into survival. So as you can see, can't fly, can't break blocks. Oop, and I've just got rid of my cake. I'm going to pick that up in creative. Just so I can keep holding my cake. So I want that fair and square. Can't place blocks because I haven't got any blocks on me to place except for my cake, which I'm not going to get rid of. That all works. Now for the sea lanterns. Now for the as you see, quite a difficult jump there. That noise you can hear is the polar bears in from the ice. Now the bouncing challenge, but really failed. As you see, it's quite fairly difficult to bounce on something that is one block high. Now it's a tidal wave, swimming against the current. Now remember, this has that set. Again, I could just double jump like that, and with that, I'm done. Your reward, what? Pick one. Prize can be used in Pyramid Arena. So for the Pyramid Arena, I'm actually not going to do it through that. I'm going to do it through creative and I'm going to pick the armor. So with that, we're now done. And as you saw, it wasn't too difficult, but at the same time, there was some challenging parts. So yeah, with that, that's my parkour place done. All it needs now is a name, and as you know, I already had a name. So we're gonna quickly build the podium I like to make. If you remember how I did it, then feel free. If you don't remember how I made it, feel free to watch now. So obviously, hopper. Oh, don't break it. With the chest underneath. Test it works by doing that. If it goes in the chest, you've done it right. If it doesn't, you've done it wrong. Obviously, it's up to you what you put in. If you want to put the ladders and be able to get in and sort of empty out at the end of the day, that's fine. You can. You can even do it so that you can't get down there, and you can just easily exit the world without saving and do it that way. So like that, that's done. And if you remember, I'm going to go in here and show you what the name was. It was called Parkour Paradise. And I think we'll say it as 4 tickets. So Parkour Paradise. Parkour Paradise. 4 tickets. And with that, we're done. So that's another ride perfectly built. And before we do, I need to go put the key back. Just like that. Get rid of all that. And that's done. Just double check again all the walls, make sure they're all fully up so you can't cheat in the areas which you can't cheat in that area, not in there. I do need to change that one because I didn't realise that. Just like that. Now we know you can't cheat. Although to be fair, you can probably jump around. Yeah, you can. So I'll need to get rid of that one, like that. and you can still get up there like that. Perfect. Obviously you do have your tidal wave. If you fall in any further than the top one, you do need to come back up. So for example, if you jump in and you land there, you can't just swim back up, you have to come back down. So that's that. So with that, that's another little mini game done. And needless to see, that was a really big one. This is probably the second biggest thing I built in my park, or maybe the third. Minecon being the first, my Minecon building being the first. As you see, that was huge. Actually, how big was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 23. So that was a 30, that was something about 49. So that's amazing. This was 36 by 36. This was 28, I believe I just said. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 33. 33 by 49. Whereas this was a 36 by 36, and obviously over there was my roller coaster, which took a while to build, just because I had to do it. And the next one was the pyramid, which again took a really long time to build as well. But it works, at least. So that's that done. That's that. Minecon done. That's the parkour done. I could technically put a roof over this, but I think that won't make it as fun. And obviously I do have the ability to change weather. As I said, I do have the ability to change the weather. Right, so if it does start raining, I can easily set it to clear. As you see over there, I've got the Slack Hoops hide and seek, which I built recently off camera. My spleen, which I built off camera. The boat race. So this world is starting to come along really nicely. Obviously, what I do intend to do is build a little statue here, maybe. I'm not entirely sure. But I'm going to take the timer off, so I do like seeing my actual skin. I might build a statue here of either one of my favourite characters or two, one on one side, one on the other. I think that would make it quite a cool entrance, but I don't want to be blocking the sign. So I think I'll build that somewhere in the park. As like a little, what I might do is I might build like a statue area where you can. In fact, what I'm going to do is going to sound like a really crazy idea, but I'm going to build 4 statues off camera. I'm not going to do them now, I'm going to build them off camera. Just because they do take a while to learn. And obviously, I'm not 100% confident in building them on camera because I don't want to make a mistake and you watch it and think that's a sort of tutorial video and then it goes wrong for you. So I'm going to build them off camera somewhere around the park. I might build them here and build like this is that. And what I'll do with the statues is I'll turn them into hotels. So at the top of each head will be the room. So there'll be 4 statues on both. Maybe I might do 8 different statues. I might do it of like all superheroes or just random characters across the park, and then build hotels into them so that the heads are the rooms and so forth. And I think that would look quite cool. And then in the next episode, what I'm going to plan on doing is I'm going to hopefully have help, and I intend to build a little maze game. So somewhere maybe over here, which I can easily move the path like this. 1, 2, 3, and then start building up that way like that, up through there, and over this way. Because obviously I do have to link the path up more ways, and obviously I do want to build a huge park with different rides mini games and stuff like that. So obviously what I'll do for now is I'll start building the path into the general area. I'll start building the maze. So just like that, that will then go up here. And then that way, sort of thing. So that will then go all the way across there. And that will basically be the new path into another part of the park. And I think I'm going to build quite a lot for this world, so there's going to be a lot of work done off camera, on camera, and so forth. So what we need is I need the spruce planks. You can obviously, if you do ever build a park of your own, you can use whatever sort of material you want for a path. I like using the spruce planks because it does make it look like quite a cool path. You can use gravel, you can use sand. It's completely up to you. You can even use the grass path like they have in the villages. I like making it like this because obviously it looks it's quite a nice colour. Quite a nice texture, and it's different from other parts. You know, most theme parks have a concrete ground, most parks have gravel. I like the idea of a wooden path. It just changes it up a bit. Obviously, there is going to be a lot more places for like food as well here, so it's not just going to be all amusement park rides and mini games sort of thing. And obviously, I know Wavy K, who's recently lost his PlayStation Now, but he's getting that back soon. So he'll be back on a world sometime in the future. Obviously, Sly Cooper once everything's sorted at home for him, he should be back on. Obviously, building competition for now is on hold, just until everyone's available. Obviously, I do intend to have a competition world with myself, Wavy K, and Sly Cooper, because we all, you know, I've done videos with Sly Cooper for a while now. I've done videos with Wavy K quite a lot, so there's a lot to look forward to in the future. But for now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to finish this path off here up to here, and then I'll end the episode there. Then in the next episode, what we'll do is we'll start planning the maze and what it will look like. Generally, I don't want it to be one where you have to get to the centre. I want it to be one where you go in, go around, and come out the other side, sort of thing. And I'm just going to go above this wall just to give you a general view of how it looks so far. I mean, it is amazing how much work has gone into this. So as you see, you start with the entrance over there. You've got the fountain in the middle there, which leads off into multiple ways. You've got your... Oh, I'm going to go... Before I do it, but I might as well give you a quick tour of what's in the park so far. Just so you can... If you have any suggestions of what else we could add, then make it better for us. So, as you see, you come in, you see the big JJC sign with the ticket hall, where you get your tickets. You come through, you've got your fountain around the middle, which leads off into multiple rides, one being the boat ride. So what we'll do is we'll go around like this, just to make it easier. So start from the left to the right. So on the left, as you remember, we have just literally finished building our parkour map. Next to the parkour we have Minecon and our tug of war boat game. What did I call it? Sharks Away. I can't remember why I called it that, to be honest. Just literally needed a name, and someone said, well, it looks like a shark, so I called it that. And then we've got a King of the Hill tower here, battle at the top, just knocking to make sure you fall into the wall. King of the Hill. We've got a little shop here, Clothes of Us, with all the clothes you can buy: pumpkin chain, diamond, gold, iron, chain, leather, not for sale, obviously, and the mixed. Then again, you got, as I said, you got the minecon there. This is just an open field. I'm gonna put something here, but I don't entirely know what yet. Thinking maybe like another shop or a little like booth where you can get drinks and all that. Then going here, we've got the mob hunt. As it says, you get on your boat and you'll go around spotting all the mobs. You got Steve there, slime, zombies, creeper, spider, enderman, the wither, and the ender dragon there. And then you go around, looks all clear, and finally you're met with a skeleton. So that's quite cool. Then right here we've got the piggy podium, I believe I called it. Piggy's podium, yep. Where there's a pig race. You escort your pig around all the obstacles and be in a lap race, 3-lap race I believe it was. Then you got a little mini game. I didn't actually give it a name, but I built it in another world and I thought it was quite cool, so I built it there, where you just basically try to jump and land on the red spot, or basically on the wall. Then we got this one. Then back here we've got my little cafe, which was JJC's diner, a little smoking area with a little snowball mini game. So the idea is you hit the paintings with a snowball. When you knock them off, you win a prize, which I believe was a end crystal. One of these end crystal. That's that. Then that was all that for that side. Moving over this way, we had the JJC diner there. At the back there, you've got the pyramid, which we called Temple Jewels. So basically, as mob battle. Then you got Pendulum Falls, which was a giant roller coaster. Followed next to it by another little shop, which was the sweet shop with drinks and food. Then you had a little mini roller coaster here called Miner's Dream. And see, I did it slightly different for where you get tickets from here. What I'm going to do is I need to change this into that. Like that. So that works out like that, so you can get under there and get the tickets out. So this ride was called Miner's Dream. Miner's Dream free tickets. So you get on your roller coaster, on your minecart, and you go around. Around the track, you'll receive either iron or gold. Further on, you'll receive a diamond. Then you're greeted with every miner's dream on Minecraft to find a cave full of diamonds at the end. So I may as well quickly go show you that. As you see, a cave full of diamonds. Then further on, we had a little target practice game. I haven't got a name for this, so feel free to leave a comment in the comment section. Leave a comment. Just think any random name you think we could call this. Obviously, you stand here. The person on the other side will give you your bow and arrows. Then the idea is you shoot all the targets. That's that. Let's quickly just put that on like that, just so we know that that area is complete, like that. Just then what I'm going to do is here I'm going to build like another little mini game, or a little shop. I don't know what I'm going to build, but I'll make that into something. Then here, I'll go to the other end because that's the end. Here we had Animal Kingdom, where you go inside and look at all the animals. Unfortunately, the squids keep dying. I don't know why. Then you have the rabbits, ocelots, pigs, cows, mushrooms, sheep, mules, horses, polar bears, donkeys, chicken, and dogs. Or wolves. Either way you want to call them, they're both the same thing. Then that was that. Further on here, just over here, can't believe I missed this, was WavyK's mini game called Dig and Race. So you go inside, pick up your emerald, pick up your pickaxe, and then go race to the end, racing back and forth to receive your 3 parts to build your tower. The first one to build the tower wins. Further on over here, we had a smoking area down there. We had, starting with this one, this was my little archer range, archers, where you receive points for every mob head you knock off. Idea is to get 25 more to win one of the prizes, either a head, pufferfish, or golden apple. As I said, one golden apple, one steep head, or one toy pufferfish. Going on further ahead, as you saw at the beginning of the episode, we had the Spleef Tower. I haven't given it a name, I haven't put a ticket in thing yet, but I'm going to put that here somewhere. Next we had the Woolly Racers. You go inside your pod and race to the top to be the first to build a sheep, build your tower, woolly tower, and fireworks. Then we had here River Racers, where you get your boat and race around. This was the one I recently built on camera with Cammy. Finally, we had Sly Cooper's hide and seek, and that's all we have really in this world at the moment. Although there isn't much in terms of rides, it's actually gone surprisingly well. There's a lot of mini games you can play with friends, and it's going really well, and it's come out really nice. So what I'm going to do for this episode is I'm going to end it here, and in the next episode I said I'm going to start mapping out the area for the maze, what I'm going to build it out of, and I might add a little objective, so as you go around you have to find set items, like find 3 apples, 2 spawn eggs, and a cake or something. And I would like a treasure hunt basically. And then with that, that will be another little fun mini game in the world. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe to my channel for more adventures such as like this one, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye guys.